So this is my Mrs. King. We are going to begin Mrs. King's treatment using dynamic trunk to help with the sitting posture. Before I start that, I'm going to go ahead and put the gait belt on. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to work on getting you sitting up straight, okay? So
Yes.
what we're going to do is I want you to go from here, this kind of slump posture, sitting up straight like this. That make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. What I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of reach around you and use my hands to help guide you. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I'm going to come right on in here. Just come and bob on up for me. Just like that. There you go. Let's bring the chin down just like that. All right, can you hold that position for me?
Yes.
All right, so I want you to remember how this feels. This is what good posture looks like. And then we're going to have Mrs. King practice this, trying to build her way up to being able to sit like this for 2 minutes and then 3 minutes, so on, as she gets stronger to improve her sitting posture. Weight shifting to help normalize some of her tone. So, Mrs. King, what we're going to do is, do you remember that posture that I put you in before? All right, don't do it quite yet. Go ahead and sit back and relax. But what we're going to do, we're going to have you sit back up into that posture again, and then I'm going to use my hands behind you to kind of guide you. And what I want you to do is to shift your weight all the way over onto one side. Keep your shoulders level while you do it.
Yes.
That makes sense?
Yes.
All right. You're going to give it a try? All right, there you go. Is that nice, good posture? All right, let's start off going over your right side here. Shift that weight, shift that weight. Keep those shoulders level. All right, let's get back to the other side. Shift that weight, keep those shoulders level. All right, back. Keep those shoulders level again for me one more time. Back over this way. Really bring that shoulder up. There we go. All right. Moving forward in the chair in a sit to partial stand transfer to help work on some of that standing balance. So, Mrs. King, the first 2 steps are going to be just like we were doing before. So I'm going to start off coming in here. I'm going to get you sitting up nice and tall. Get that straight for me. All right, the next thing we're going to do, let's go ahead and shift over this way. Remember, keep that tongue upright for me. Then I want you to pick up a hip and move forward. So what we're going to end up doing, go ahead and relax. Just shifting. Scooting forward like that. Shift to the other side. Scooting forward like that. Remember, I want you to keep those shoulders level while we shift back and forth. Make sense?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and come forward for me. All right. Let's shift over to this right side and bring it forward here. There you go. Over to this side. Let's bring it forward. This side. Let's bring it forward. All the way forward. And then one more time. All the way forward. And in a real clinical situation, we would have a more stable chair than we have available to us in this particular apartment. Side note. All right, so Mrs. King, now we're going to work on standing up just a little bit. So I'm going to reposition my legs for you, your legs for you here. Oh, nice, stable for me there. All right, and all we're going to do is we're going to have you stand up just a little bit, about this far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my legs here so that these legs stay nice and stable for us. I'll put my hands around you here so I know you don't fall over. I'm going to rock you back and forth 3 times, and then we'll go on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. All right, and let's put you all the way in the back of the chair. Very good. Instead of only standing part way up, we're going to take you and stand you all the way up. Now, I know we have a little bit of weakness in this right leg, so I'm going to be there to try and hold that and support it for you. I'll also be standing there holding your belt to make sure you don't fall over. You can use that left arm to kind of push up behind you to help you stand up. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right, so let's go ahead and just get up, sitting up nice and straight for me again. Very good. All right, you ready? Let's shift over. Come on forward. Shift and come forward. Shift and come forward. Shift and come forward. One more time. All right, get the edge of the chair there. Keep sitting up straight for me. I'm going to reset your feet here. Feels a little bit underneath your knees now. All right, and I'm going to come in. All right, we're going to do the same thing as last time, all right? So we're going to go forward and back. 1, 2, 3, and then stand. Ready? 1, 2, 3. There we go. All the way up. There we go. There we go. And then go ahead and reach out behind you with that left hand, and let's lean you back until you find the chair. Very good. All right, Mrs. King, the next thing we're going to work on is working on getting that hand to open up a little bit, that right arm to stretch out a little bit. These a couple of days, but the longer we do it, the better it should get. So the first thing we're going to have you do, one of those things we've been doing every time, we're going to have you shifting over onto that right side. That's going to help the tone on that side get a little bit more even, make it a little bit more easy for me. And then your job is just hold that position while I work on your arm, and at the very end, I'm going to take this can and slide it into that hand. Try and keep it a little bit more open. All right?
Yes.
You ready?
Yep.
All right, so let's go ahead and get you sitting straight up. Let's shift you over. All right, can you hold that for me?
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we come. All right, this is going to work. Try and sit up nice and straight for me. There we go. Through here. Try and straighten these guys out. That one more time. Is this all right for you?
Yes.
Set that there. And what we're going to do is bring this hand right down here. So I know your fist is going to close pretty fast when I take it off my hand, but I'm going to try and slide that in there so when it does close, it'll fall right onto the can. You ready? All right, here we go. So what we're going to do now is we're going to spend the rest of this treatment here on this low mat. So what we need to do is get you over there. Since it's early on, we're going to do just a real basic transfer where I'm just going to have you stand part of the way up, and we're going to slide you over to that side. In a real situation, we would have a more stable chair, as I've already mentioned, but we'd also have a slide board going between the chair and the bed just for safety's sake, but I do not have one of those at the moment. All right, so we've already got you sitting forward in the chair here. You're all nice and tall. So what we're going to do for this transfer, I think you're about to stand up for me real fast. Let me see how far you move. All right, thank you. So I'm going to come in. We're going to lean you about that far forward. I'm going to reach behind you here. We're going to do 1, 2, 3. Then I want you to help stand up, and then we're going to spin you around and sit you down over here. Okay?
Yep.
All right. So here we go. 1, 2, 3. All right. Next thing we're going to work on with Mrs. King is getting back some of the sensation in that right arm and right leg. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up here. I'm going to need to expose your shoulder. Is that all right to pull your sleeve up?
Yes.
In a clinic, I would likely be using a hospital gown to completely remove the shirt along those lines. In this particular case, we're just going to expose the skin. And all I'm going to do is I'm just going to very lightly brush up and down. Just brush lightly. Once again, I'll do this for about 2 minutes. Now that we've got you sitting on the bed, I know you're having some trouble moving around the bed, so we're going to start teaching you how to do that. Start off with, we're going to get you from sitting like this to laying down in the bed. So what I want you to do is go ahead and let's take this left arm, stretch it out and set it on the bed right there for you. And what we're going to do is I'm going to help you pick your legs up, and we're just going to kind of tip over that way, control ourselves as we go down, but down nice and slow onto your side. Ready? There we go, nice and slow. All right, up here for me. Bring your legs around just like this. All right, now what I want you to do is take this shoulder, bring it back behind you, and let's try and roll onto our back. Here we go. All right, and then we'll come around here, and we'll get you set nice and even. And we're going to start doing some individual exercises that, when we put them all together, are going to help you to roll over onto your side and then sit up. So these first couple, what they're called is PNF patterns. And all that is there's just a group of movements that I'm going to want you to do. I'm going to guide you with my hands, and as you get stronger, I'm going to start to resist you while you do it. So for the first time here, I'm just going to move you. I want you to let me move you so I can show you what the movement is. Okay? All right. I'm just going to bring your arm up this way. So we're going to start in this position here with your wrist all the way flexed and your fingers all the way closed. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. So we're going to start off with your hand, and then we're going to slowly move down your arm with the movements. The first thing you're going to do is spread your fingers out like this. Bring your wrist back. Start to turn that hand over. Bring this out and push your whole arm down to the table. Does that make sense?
Yes.
What I'm going to do is I'm going to give you a little bit of push, and that's going to be your signal to get started, okay?
Okay.
All right, 1, 2, 3. All right, push up, push up. Open those hands. Flip the hand over. Bring it down. Alright, so just like last time, I'm going to start off by moving your body through it for you. Then I'm going to have you show me, then we'll do the real thing. So, For this one, we're going to start off, get all the way up like this, and you want your ankle bent up and in like that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
So once again, we're going to start from the farthest point away from your body and work up. So first thing, you're going to push your foot down and out into my hand like that. And then we're going to come up, turn your leg over, and I want you to keep this knee bent the whole time. Go ahead and push that foot down and into the bed, just like that. Can you show me that movement? This time with my hands there. Just like last time, I'm going to give you that little stretch to start off with. Ready?
Yes.
Alright, here we go. Now go ahead and come up. Start with the foot. Push that foot down, 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 down. Down, 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 and then push down into the bed. Alright. Do it with your hip. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take your leg here, and we're just going to set it just like that with your foot flat on the bed. And what we're really going to work on is we're going to work on raising this hip up off the bed, but I also want you to try and pull it up towards your shoulder. So you're almost making a diagonal motion with that hip. So real quickly, I'm just going to kind of take you through it real fast. We're going to come up in that direction. Okay? Can you show that for me?
Yes.
Push up with that leg. All right, back down. All right. So just like the last time. So I'm going to give you a little pull to tell you to start, and then we're going to go on up. Ready?
Yes.
Down, and come on up. Very good. And let's relax back down. Instead of just lifting up one hip, we're going to lift up both hips at the same time, so lift them all the way off the bed. You kind of picture that, kind of like doing a bridge?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to go ahead and come through here. And here we go. Leave the feet flat. Is it okay to be on the bed here with you?
Yes.
All right. Bring this one up here as well. All right. So all you're going to do is with those feet nice and solid there, we're going to take these hips and just use your legs to push them up off the bed. There you go, just like that. Lay it down. All right, I'm going to watch you do it once. Make sure. All right, go ahead and go back down nice and slow for me. There we go. All right. So, just like the last couple times, I'm going to give you a little push, and that's going to be your indication to stop. Ready? There we go. Come on up. Up, 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 up. Back down. There we go. Back down. Very nice. I'm actually going to go ahead and do with this right side shoulder. So you can do that just fine. So I'm going to go ahead and take you through this movement. We're going to bring this shoulder up and down towards that left hip. All right, so go ahead and show that for me real fast. Very good. All right, go ahead and come back down. All right. So here we go. I'm going to give you a little push. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Up and forward. Very good. Let's come back down. All right. I want you to just use your shoulder, not your muscles down here, okay? One more time. Up and forward. Very good. And back down. Through all those patterns, it's time for us to practice actually rolling onto your side and sitting up. So, do you remember 2 of those patterns? We just did one where we rolled that forward, shoulder forward and down. You remember that one?
Yes.
All right. And then do you remember the one where you took your legs and we had them pushing down into the bed, kind of with your feet on the bed?
Yes.
All right. So what we're going to do is actually a combination of those 2 things. So I'm going to come across here. We're going to set you up here. As we get stronger, we'll have you start doing this part on your own. We're going to leave that just like that. You're going to push through that leg while you bring that shoulder forward. Okay? And what we're just going to do is we're going to have you take that momentum and try and use your leg and shoulder to roll yourself over onto that left side. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to give you a cue to start right here, and then I'll kind of help you roll if you need. You ready? All right. So let's go. Push with that leg and bring that shoulder forward. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, oh. All right. Let's roll back. All right. Let's try and keep that foot on the bed and push. All right. Here we go. Ready? All right. Forward. Push with that leg. Push through it. There we go. Just like that. Do is get you sitting all the way up. So I'm going to come over here, and we're just going to move your legs here so they're bent a little bit more and right next to the edge. Now, you remember that pattern we did with our arms? Pushing into the bed?
Yes.
All right. So we're going to start off using your shoulder here since we can't move this arm very well. We're going to push down like we were before with that. And then as we get you sitting up further, you can go ahead and move your hand down and push up like that. Now while you do that, I'm going to be helping you by pushing on your hip here, kind of help you work on transferring your weight a little bit, all right?
Yes.
So you ready?
Yes.
All right, move your legs here. Oh, just a second. All right, on the count of 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Push. Very good. All right. How do we feel here?